and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I've been crocheting on and off for about 18 years or so. This is my first video and I am going to be doing what I crocheted / made in the year of 2025, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with what I have the least of, which are amigurumi. These are something that are a little bit more new to me. I don't really know what I'm doing in this realm, but first I have this pumpkin that I made. I did follow a pattern for this one, and I will link a pattern that is very similar, but I cannot find the one that I actually used. I then made this bunny. This is freehanded. It's a little bit odd. It's definitely a little out there, but yeah, that's a freehanded amigurumi. I also have this little chubby cat. I followed a YouTube tutorial for this one, which I'll also link in the description. So this is the first tank top on. I made the front a little bit longer than the back, just to try and make it all the same length to accommodate everything. And I like how this one turned out. I've worn it quite a lot, and I will probably be making another summer top like this. This is made with the K&C essential cotton, which I don't think they produce this color anymore, but Hirschner's sells this same cotton. I haven't bought from them, so I guess do with that what you will, but if you're still looking for K&C essential cotton, they do have that there. So okay, this is the second top that I made this year. I did the bust shaping a little bit differently. I did the same half double crochet and back loop only slip stitches repeating pattern, but I made the shape into more of like a sweetheart shape instead of just one big rectangle, which was a little bit different. The bottom is this it's kind of like a granny cluster stitch, and the top and sleeves are just a crochet V mesh, and I did some bell sleeves. I think it's a little bit awkward. I did mess up on the shaping a little bit, so I kind of sewed it just to make it look a little bit better, but I'm still not the hugest fan of this one, and I don't wear it quite as much, but I still think it's pretty cute. Yeah, and next I'm gonna be talking about this dress. I will be trying it on in just a moment, but it is technically reversible. You can wear the zipper in the front, but I usually wear it in the back. I like how that looks a little bit more. This is the dress on. It is done in Line Brand Kobu in the beige color, and then it's just lined in the black color. This is entirely single crochet. It took forever. And then for the detailing, this is a front post double crochet that's done. The increases are like in between these triangles to try and make like a faux ruffle pattern, but yeah, this is how it looks on. I do think I messed up on the zipper application a little bit. It does buckle a little bit, but you know, first zipper application, first dress that I've made, so hopefully we'll get better in time. But yeah, I will next be showing these leg warmers. There is a little cabling detail on them. which I followed a pattern again for the cabling, but the rest is just freehanded. It's alright. So these are the leg warmers that I made. They are made with K&C superwash wool looks. They are pretty warm. They are merino wool. I usually wear these over my boots, but yeah, I really like these. I usually would style them like this with a dress or a skirt, just to be able to show them off a little bit better. But yeah, those are my leg warmers. Let's see. I also have this bandana. This is made with, I don't know if you're sensing a trend here, but this is also K&C. This is their essential wool. Ended up buying a bunch of yarn at Joann's before they went out of business. RIP. But yeah, this is, probably wouldn't wear the bow and the bandana together, but yeah, here's the bandana on. I do kind of struggle with styling bandanas, but I think this one turned out pretty cute. This is also a freehanded pattern. I do freehand a lot of my stuff. Alright, and I also freehanded this bag. This is just like a mesh bag made with a double crochet and then 2 chains, and just repeat that. And then the design is surface crocheted with these little chains and this green color. This is also K&C Essential Cotton. I haven't really worn this, but I think this would be nice for like farmers markets and things like that because it is a bit holey. You can definitely line this as well. And then my last wearable for the year 2025 is this sweater. This is also made with the K&C superwash wool locks. Did my absolute best to try and make this yarn stretch. I ended up knitting the collar and the bottom ribbing to try and save yarn, and I didn't end up having enough to make cuffs for the sleeves, but I still think it turned out pretty cute. So this is what it looks like on. I probably wouldn't style all 3 of these together, but I don't really want to change into other clothing right now. So I will just show this off as is, and yeah, that's my last wearable of the year. Basically how it's constructed is I worked vertically. I did 2 rows of extended half double crochet and then 3 rows of double crochet V-stitch, where you just double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the same stitch, skip 2, double crochet, etc., and just repeat that. And then the knit rib is just a 2x2 rib. And yeah, I made the front panel larger than the back panel to just try and do a little bit of shaping, but again, this is a free-handed project, so it does not look 100% professional, but I'm still happy with how it turned out. Last up, we've got a lot of accessories. I have basically been trying to stock up my new Etsy shop that I will be hopefully selling on very soon. So basically, I have made a lot of these bows. These are little French barrette hair clips. More bows. Big ass bows. And this is the Karen Blossom Cakes yarn. This is Hobie Friends Cotton in 8/8. Also made little mini ones. These are keychains or backpack accessories, purse accessories. I just got a little key ring on them. I did it, I crocheted Apple's iPhone sock. Yeah, this is also in the Karen Blossom Cakes. Yeah, it's pretty cute. It's definitely a sock. But yeah, that's that. Also made this very impractical little pouch. Definitely would need to be lined in order to put anything in here, but I think the colorway is definitely interesting. Not really my usual vibe. I also made a couple of jewelry holders. I made this one, doesn't have any pockets. However, this one has pockets. Can put your little bracelets in here. Can hang earrings, necklaces, basically whatever you want, even other accessories, hair clips, things like that. Also got these sunflower coasters. I really like how these turned out. They're very cute. Made a number of these. I do like the colors. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that I crocheted slash knit a little bit this year. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come back for more videos. Yeah, again, this is my first time filming. This is my first video, and I am Wild Iris Crochet or Wild Iris Emporium on Etsy. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Etsy. And I hope you have a lovely day. I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.